Good evening, dear teacher. I am Marta Zambache. I am in class 100. My ID is 1717607087. This is my ID card, teacher. In this time, I am going to talk a very interesting topic that we learn in civics. It is about government. Government is the grammatical relationship between a word and it depends the location it has in a sentence. It's no case in English language there are as many variations. In English, we have 6 government cases, but in this case, we talk about the 3 most common cases, that is nominative case, genitive case, and accusative case. First of all, I'm talking about nominative case. Nominative case indicates that the pronouns are the function of the subject of the sentences. Don't forget that we have some pronouns in English, singular and plural. For singular, we have I, you, he, she, it. For plural, we have we, you, and they. I wrote some examples about nominative case. In this case, we have Laura isn't at the park. In this case, Laura is the subject, and it is nominative. Laura we can replace with personal pronoun she, that is singular. The dog looks dirty. The subject is dog. Replaced with it. This is nominative. It is the nominative. Charles has got a new cell phone. Charles is the subject. Personal pronoun he. This is the nominative. Don't forget that in these 3 sentences we have in singular, subjects are in singular. For that reason, we have also the verb in singular that we learned the last week about the agreement. Also, we have 2 more examples about nominative case. That is, the boys win a competence. In this case, we have a subject that is in plural, but is the nominative. Replace with the pronoun they. It is the nominative. Also, we have Luisa and I play soccer in Europe. In this case, the subject is Luisa and I. We have the pronoun we. That is, the sentences are in plural. In total, I have 5 examples for nominative case. Don't forget that is the subject nominative pronoun. In this next, I'm talking about genitive case. Genitive case also it is known as the possessive case, and it is used to show ownership. Also, we have 3 cases to use this genitive case: for apostrophes, prepositions, also possessive pronouns. Don't forget that these show ownership. I wrote also some examples about genitive case. For example, we have the teacher's car isn't new. In this case, we have the subject, the teacher, but this is with apostrophe, and we have a genitive case. Because, but don't forget this subject with apostrophe is in singular. For that reason, I use the verb in singular. Also, we can use in plural for with apostrophe, but in my sentences, I use in singular. The purse of my mom is black. We have with preposition of. Don't forget that all examples about genitive case show ownership. Kate is driving your car. Also, we have in this case, we have the possessive pronoun your. We use your. I have 2 more examples about this case. Genitive case is that bike his. In this case, I did a question. We have the possessive pronoun his. My son's name is Matthias, and don't forget that I use here an apostrophe. Also, that is in singular. All examples show as ownership because that is genitive case, show possessive, as no possessive case. In total, I have 5 examples. The last case that I took, Accusative case. Accusative case refers the use of nouns, adjectives, or pronouns that receive the action, the sentence. The object refers to the person, thing, animal that the action falls on the verb. They are used to replace direct and indirect object in a sentence. In this case, I have to use with three. For example, with direct object, indirect object, and oblique object. Don't forget that direct object, a noun or pronoun, affect directly by an action of the verb. Indirect object indicates the person or thing to whom the verbal action is intended. And oblique ways use on a noun or pronoun that is not the subject of the sentences. In this case, it changed the position in the sentence. First, I wrote two examples about direct object. My parents have a pet. In this case, I have to answer the question, what? My parents have a pet. I bought a coat. What I have, what I bought, in this case, I bought a coat. What my parents have a pet. That is the direct object, a pet and coat. I answer the question, what? I have two examples with an indirect object. In this case, I have to answer the question, who? She told him many lies. I answered the question, whom? To whom she told many lies. Him. He gave me a present. Also, in these sentences, I answered the question, whom? And the last I have for oblique object, also I have to answer, is the same that indirect object. I also have to answer the questions, whom Sarah bought candy to them. But it is, in this case, in oblique ways, change the position. Also, I use the possessive pronoun because that is the oblique ways. Also, I bring Kate to him. In this case, change the position and answer the question, whom. That is all, teacher, that I read about information about this government case in direct didactic guide. That's all, teacher. Thanks for your attention. Have a nice night. Bye, teacher. Thanks.